Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back solemnly to play the additional investigation of Grimsboro Case 51. It all ends here. And it did for one of us. It did for our chief. So, as always, we definitely want to go to the additional investigation because, yeah, I mean, it's rough, man. It is rough. A cold Sunday morning at the cemetery. Samuel King was the best chief of police the city has ever had. He accomplished great things. And even if he lost himself, we shall remember him for all the good he accomplished. May he rest in peace. Oh, I can't believe this. This can't be happening. We can't be here, looking at Chief King's grave. I like his, scruff. So hard to imagine Chief King murdering anyone. Chief King was someone upright. I've worked with him since I joined the police. I knew him. He would never. We know, Ramirez. Clearly we're missing a piece of the puzzle. Yes, and we intend to find that piece, don't we, Ace? We should go speak to Serena Johnson. King was always at her beck and call. They were clearly very close. Please, Ace, find the answers. My grandfather wouldn't have. He'd never have done it without a very good reason. And I need to know. I'm sorry. I can't. Kathy, wait! Ace, I don't know what to do. Kathy keeps crying, and the fact that her grandfather's favorite medal is apparently lost isn't making things any easier. He always wore it on special occasions. Kathy wanted to put it in his coffin, but we haven't been able to find it anywhere. Chief King wore this medal on special occasions. He probably had it when the election's winner was announced. You're right, Ace. Do you think we could drop by the election stand on our way to Serena, Ace? We owe it to Kathy and to King. It's still brutal, man. It is still pretty brutal, and it's fresh. Marshal Ace, if you hear about Samuel, I have nothing to tell you. I would like to grieve an old friend in peace, please. Ms. Johnson, you were clearly very close to Chief King, and right now we need every answer we can get. Surely you must have an idea of what motivated him to kill Adam. Samuel's actions were his own to take. If he had wanted you to know his reasons, Marshal Ace, he would have shared them with you. But since you're here, bothering an old woman on such a painful day, I'm guessing he took his secret to his grave. Fine. If you refuse to help us understand, we'll figure it out on our own, won't we, Marshal Ace? Good day, Mrs. Johnson. Can't believe Serena won't help us, Ace. I mean, okay, so it actually isn't that surprising coming from such a woman. But what should we do now? Oh, good idea. King must have spent a lot of time in the mayor's headquarters. Maybe we could find something around here that would help us understand what happened. Yeah, look at that. 11% just for talking to someone. I mean, this is a very, very quick additional investigation. Because when we played this back in 2000 and I want to say 2013, maybe it was beginning of 2014. I mean, it floored all players. I mean, it was just something that we just couldn't even fathom, really. Let's see. I'm a little, floored. So funny, man. I play this game again, and yet I still have the same, feeling that I had when I first played the game. I mean, not as much shock, obviously, but, I still feel as touched by this. Alright, so those are the grapes. I knew I could find those in the Eagle. Okay. Alright, red wallet with the initials SJ embroidered. Great catch, Ace. This must be Serena's wallet. She doesn't want us to talk. Maybe her wallet would be more cooperative. We should have a look inside. I agree. Yeah, why not? Let's snoop on an old woman's wallet. That sounds like a good idea. Jones? Actually, I think it ends up being a really good idea, but... So let's see, what can we find here? Alright, so anyways, we got centipede, rifle, milkshakes over here, bat, beetle, mug, pancakes, paper ball, Abraham Lincoln, lollipop, football helmet, gold medal, duct tape, and then army helmet. How awesome is that? Can't believe you actually found a medal, Ace. It's like it was waiting there there for you to find it. The writing on it's completely faded, though. We need to make sure it's the metal Kathy's been looking for. Can you work your magic on it? Of course I can. For Kathy, no problem. No problemo. Ooh, I'll take a lot of this money. Serena's loaded. The woman on this picture you found in Serena's wallet has got a real creepy smile. Oh my goodness, you're right, Ace. This must be Serena when she was younger. Much, much younger. And next to her, this must be the chief. He looks like he's in his 20s. What about the third person, though? His face doesn't ring a bell, but they all look really close. Who knows? Maybe you could help us a bit more about King's motives. Good idea, Ace. Let's send this photograph to the lab. I'm sure Alex can figure out who this man is and what became of him. I sure hope so. It would definitely be helpful for us if he could. 12 hours, perfect. Usually 6 hours, but again, elite mode allows you to, or doubles up the lab times. Alright, so let's see if we can do this. Less than a second, nice. Medal of Valor, it's clearly King's face, engraved in the middle. This is the medal Kathy's been looking for. You're right, Ace. Today's the perfect day to celebrate the good things the Chief has done. I'm sure there's a great story attached to this medal. Let's go ask our mayor about it. Oh, that's kind of cool. See what it was all about. Hello again, Marshal Ace. Were you at the funeral? I'm so glad so many people came. Samuel King was highly respected in the community. Well, yeah, and we're keen on commemorating his memory. To this end, could you tell us how Chief King came to receive this Medal of Valor? Oh, I remember it well. It was before my time as mayor. I was only starting out in politics at the time, but everyone went to the ceremony. Samuel was still an inspector back then. He arrived first on the scene of a burning building, and knowing the firemen would be too late, rushed in to save a child that was trapped inside. It was a great act of selflessness, an act I cannot reconcile with Samuel's last action. Marshal Ace, you know, you reminded me of Samuel back in those days. You have this burning flame inside of you, this desire to do good. I hope you never lose that flame. I'd like to take the opportunity to officially thank you for putting everything you've done in this town, solving more than 50 murders and putting countless criminals behind bars. Please, Marshal Ace, accept this reward in the name of the town of Grimsboro. You have more than earned it. Nice. Police chief uniform? No! I couldn't bring myself to wear that. Well, now we know the story behind this medal. I agree with Johnson. It doesn't make sense for a man to risk his life to save a child, to callously murder an innocent man. But I guess you're right. For now, the best thing we can do is bring this medal back to Kathy. I hope getting it back to her will make her feel better. Marshal Ace, you found my grandfather's medal. Oh, I don't know how to thank you. There's no need, Kathy. We were happy to do it. And thanks to this medal, we've learned a little bit more about what a good man King used to be. Well, yeah, Grandpa used to be such an inspiration to me. He was so brave and kind. Oh, I don't know what to think anymore. I wish he was still here so he could try and explain it all to me. Don't worry, Kathy. If there's an explanation to Chief King's crime and suicide, Marshal Ace will find it, no matter the cost. Darn tootin', man. So anyways, guys, gonna wait 12 hours. See you guys in the next part. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, we're back. Let's finish this off. Well, Ace, I didn't think I'd see the day, but I'm stumped. That man on the pictures was Serena Johnson, Chief King. It's like he vanished from the face of the earth. Don't look at me like that. I still got a name. The man on the picture is called Stuart Huckabee. He went to college with the Chief and Serena. But 2 years after graduation, his name just disappears from all files. No social security, no known address. I couldn't find a single thing about him. For all I know, he might be dead. Drats. Well, at least we now have a name. Ace, good idea. Let's go see if Serena will accept to talk about him. Anyway, we need to give her her wallet back. Yeah, we've got to figure this out. Well, you certainly are persistent, Marshal Ace. And, wait, what are you doing with my wallet? Give it back to me this instant. We'll bring it back to you, Serena. We'd like to know more about the man on this picture, Stuart Huckabee. Was he a friend of King's? Yes, a long time ago, but I haven't heard from him in years, and he most certainly did not keep in contact with Samuel. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm very busy. Great, we're back at square one. I don't even know why we're bothering looking for answers. Sorry, Ace, I shouldn't be so pessimistic. I just haven't been able to eat or sleep since, well, you know. Let's grab something to eat before we resume our search, you're right. It's been days and we still have no lead on the whereabouts of this Stuart Huckabee. Ace, I agree. I bet he's the key to understanding King's suicide, but short of bumping into him, we'll never... Sorry to interrupt, but are you Marshal Ace? My name's Stuart Huckabee. I'm an old friend of Samuel King. You're Stuart Huckabee? We've been looking for you everywhere. I suspected you would. You'll need me to understand what's really happening. Are you talking about the murder of Adam Bentley and Chief King's suicide? Well, not just that. Have you ever wondered why there's so many murders in Grimsboro? This isn't just bad luck, but you'll have to dig deep to get the truth. And I do mean dig, Marshal Ace. If you want answers, go to the harbor and bring a shovel. Dig up the truth? Ace, I don't know if we should believe that man, but I know I'm ready to do anything to get answers. Let's go to the harbor. Oh, snap. But in order to go to the harbor, you have to wait for the next case. So for those of you guys, make sure to like, comment, let me know what other case you guys would like me to play. I mean, obviously this one was a good one. I really appreciated it. But let me know where else you want me to go. Do you want me to go to more Grimsboro? Do you want me to go to more some Pacific Bays? Let me know and I will do that. Again, I'm doing this whenever there is time in between cases. So I will see you guys this Thursday for the new case in Ryan Canyon. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.